Have you ever had that deeply unsettling feeling that reality itself has quietly shifted? A brand name you've known your whole life suddenly looks wrong. A historical event you remember vividly turns out to have happened differently. Or you just sense that the world feels off, in ways that are hard to explain. Millions of people share this experience, and for many of them, one name keeps coming up: CERN. Is the world's most powerful particle accelerator somehow connected to these strange shifts in collective memory? Or are we witnessing something deeper about how the human mind makes sense of an increasingly uncertain world? Today we're going to explore this mystery with open eyes and clear thinking. First, let's meet CERN as it really is. The European Organization for Nuclear Research is a remarkable international collaboration involving thousands of scientists from over 100 countries, one of the largest peaceful scientific endeavors in history. Here are a few things that often surprise people. CERN's work led directly to the invention of the World Wide Web. Yes, the internet as we know it began here as a tool for scientists to share data. Their research also contributed to medical imaging technologies like PET scanners, which help diagnose diseases every day. And the Large Hadron Collider operates at temperatures colder than outer space, just 1.9 degrees above absolute zero. At its core, the LHC smashes protons together to study the fundamental building blocks of matter. In 2012, it helped confirm the Higgs boson, the particle that gives mass to others. This is established science, backed by rigorous evidence and peer review. But whenever something this large and mysterious enters human awareness, stories quickly follow. The myths began with genuine symbolism and scale. The Shiva Nataraja statue at CERN represents the cosmic dance of creation and destruction, a nod to the particle physics happening inside. To some, it looked like a warning. Viral videos of strange lights and clouds near the facility fueled portal theories. The internet amplified everything. What once would have stayed in fringe circles now spreads globally in hours, blending real awe with speculation. This isn't unusual. When official institutions explore frontiers, humans fill the unknowns with meaning. The question is, why do these particular stories resonate so strongly? Many connect these feelings to the Mandela Effect. Shared false memories that feel completely real. Memory isn't like a video recording. As psychologist Elizabeth Loftus has shown through decades of research, memory is reconstructive. We constantly update and reshape recollections based on new information, suggestion, and social reinforcement. Pattern recognition, confirmation bias, and our deep need for certainty, especially in uncertain times, make these collective stories compelling. When reality feels unstable, the mind seeks coherence. Social media turns individual misrememberings into shared narratives. This phenomenon is real and fascinating. What it reveals isn't usually about altered physics, but about how powerfully our minds construct the world we experience. So if CERN isn't rewriting reality, what does physics actually say? And where does genuine mystery remain? Established physics tells us the LHC probes conditions like those right after the Big Bang. Quantum mechanics reveals a probabilistic world at tiny scales, but macroscopic reality remains stable and predictable. No peer-reviewed evidence links CERN to timeline shifts or portals. That said, real mysteries persist: the nature of consciousness, the interpretation of quantum measurement, and the deep question of why there is something rather than nothing. These sit at the boundary between established findings, scientific hypotheses, philosophical interpretation, and personal experience. Humans search for meaning because uncertainty can feel threatening, yet that same uncertainty sparks awe. And awe has the power to expand our perspective. Curiosity and critical thinking aren't opposites, they're partners. We can hold wonder without slipping into magical thinking, and rigor without closing off deeper questions. This brings us to perhaps the most important part of the story. What if the real mystery isn't whether CERN is changing reality, but how our own minds respond whenever reality becomes difficult to understand? Science expands the boundaries of what we can know. Psychology helps us see the stories our minds create. Philosophy explores questions that may never have final answers. Wisdom emerges when we let these perspectives illuminate one another, instead of forcing a false choice between them. Try this simple practice for the next week. When you encounter an extraordinary claim, pause and ask yourself, what do I actually know? What assumptions am I making? What evidence supports this? What emotions does this story awaken in me? Can I remain curious without rushing toward certainty? Notice what arises. This gentle inquiry can deepen both understanding and inner peace. Science gives us tools. Psychology reveals our patterns. Philosophy holds space for wonder. When we allow them to work together, we don't lose mystery, we meet it more honestly. Thank you for exploring with me. If this resonated, like, comment, and subscribe. Share your own experiences below. What Mandela Effect moment caught you off guard? See you in the next one, where we continue integrating insight and inner light.